Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shafinas binti Abdul Razak and my partner Badrul Amin bin Abdul Rahman. We will present Chapter 8, Target Market and Channel Design Strategy. There are 7 subtopics in this chapter and we will discuss all about it. Market variable. The target market needs and wants should drive the manner in which the channel manager shape the design of the firm marketing channels. Now we go to the framework for market analysis. In this chapter, we use a framework consisting of 4 basic dimensions for discussing market, which is market geography, market size, market density, and market behavior. Market geography refers to the geographical extent of market and where they are located. If the channel manager asks the question, what do our market look like geographically and how distant are our market? The concern is with the market geography dimension. The channel manager is charged with the task of evaluating the geography relative to channel structure to make sure that the structure is able to serve the market effectively and efficiently. Changing market location resulting from expanded geographical boundaries of existing market or the opening up of new modest market should signal the channel manager that modification in channel structure may be needed. For example, Starbucks has in recent years located coffee shop not only in every state in the US but also over the world, including many countries in Europe, Asia, and South America. Starbucks is following in the footsteps of other firms such as McDonald's, Burger King, and Kentucky Fried Chicken, which have been locating their restaurants throughout the world for many years. These firms have not let geographical distance stand in the way of chasing their target customer. Rather, they have developed and adapted their channel structure to serve this distant market effectively and efficiently. Locating market. As part of the firm's overall marketing strategy, the channel manager may be called on to delineate the geographical location of target markets. Generally, this can be done in terms of one or more commonly accepted geographical units. The Bureau of the Census, for example, lists data for number of geographical entities such as state, region and division, countries, metropolitan statistical areas, selected town and township, and several other special purpose designations. Postal zip codes are also useful for delineating market geographically. Some combination of these geographical entities typically serve as the basis of specifying the location of market. More difficult than locating market is keeping track on geographical changes in existing market and forecasting such change for the nature. Given the increasing mobility of population, the channel manager cannot expect market geography to remain stable for an extended period of time. In a global context, market geography has also changed dramatically in recent years. Most notably, countries in Southeast Asia as well as the former Eastern Bloc countries of Central and Eastern Europe have become key locations for emerging markets. Fortunately, channel managers are not required to measure, track, and forecast for these changes themselves. This is a job for experts in geography, demography, sociology, and economy, and much of the data they generate is available from secondary sources. What is required of the channel manager, however, is an awareness of a sensitivity to changes in market geography reflected in the data and a willingness to examine their possible implication for channel design decision. Market size. The second dimension of the market framework, market size, refer to the number of buyer or potential buyers, consumer or industrial is in a given market. Brooklyn developed a model relating market size to channel structure, which provide some insight for using market size data. Brooklyn model is shown in figure 8.2 as you guys can see in the ebook. In the figure, the horizontal axis measures the number of buyers in a market, with each buyer purchasing approximately the same number of units in each transaction. CD is the cost of the direct channel, which is almost constant of each buyer. The side downward slope is due to the likely existence of external marketplace economy for larger volumes, better marketplace facility at a lower cost. On the other hand, the channel using intermediaries CM show high cost for a small market with a sharp decrease for larger volume. The high initial cost result from the extra handling and a transaction cost necessary for the intermediary channel. At a lower level of volume, any saving in concentration and depreciation are insufficient to offset this. But as volume increase and the cost of using intermediaries is spread over the larger number of buyers, cost will be decreased. Now I will pass to the next presenter, which is my partner. Thank you.
Next is the market density and channel strategy. Okay, for the firstly, we can see the efficient congregation. What is the efficient congregation? It means the high density markets can promote efficiency in the performance of several basic distribution tasks, particularly those of transportation, storage, communication and negotiation. Okay, maksud efficient congregation ialah dia bertujuan untuk mempromosikan lagi tentang bagaimanakah performance sesuatu distribution task ataupun penghantaran dari segi storage dan juga storage, transportation, cara berkomunikasi dan juga untuk negotiation. And then the efficient congregation ni ialah the relationship between the market density and also the channel structure. And for the strategy implication, it means the opportunity to achieve a high level of customer access at lower cost is higher in the market. Okay, strategy implication ni adalah satu strategi yang di mana untuk menjual satu produk yang akan menggandakan lagi tentang sesuatu produk tu. Bagaimanakah company itu untuk menjanarkan lagi ataupun meningkatkan lagi dari segi penjualan suatu produk itu. And then the next the distribution in the consumer product. Okay, ini adalah salah satu step by step bagaimanakah distribution ataupun produk itu dihasilkan dan dia akan dia dihantar kepada retailer ataupun penjual akhir ataupun penjual-penjual runcit. Okay, for the firstly we can see the basic product producer, and then it go to the general wholesaler, and then basic product especially wholesaler. Next is the basic product producer, and it go back to the basic product, and then it go to especially wholesaler, and then the finished product processor, and then it go the regional wholesaler, goes to local wholesaler, and then the finally is the retailer, peruncit. And then the market behavior and channel design. Okay, ini adalah market behavior adalah gelagat-gelagat di antara consumer atau pengguna yang hendak membeli barang. Okay, when the customer buy, for the firstly we have variation occurs such as daily, weekly and seasonally. Okay, ini adalah gelagat tentang gelagat consumer atau pengguna yang akan membeli barang secara daily, weekly ataupun seasonally. Okay, the implication for the channel manager. For the variation create a peaks and delay in manufacturer production schedule. Okay, variation ni seperti daily, weekly and seasonally ni dia telah akan menghasilkan salah satu peningkatan dari segi production manufacturer schedule. Okay, contohnya kalau macam satu Ahad, dia akan memang padat lah. Orang akan pergi ke shopping mall untuk membeli barang. Jadi manufacturer ni akan dia punya jadual akan ni lah lebih kena ada ni lah lebih efektif lagi untuk stok barang tu tidak akan habis jika peningkatan dari segi amount of the consumer. And then it dangerous to carry the inventory for some reason. Okay, untuk ini, jika manufacturer carry a lot of the inventory, dia akan adanya risiko apabila dia bekerja seorang, sebab dianya lagi segi storage and delay insurance tu can costly lah, ataupun akan berisiko dan juga untuk berbahaya untuk di-carry oleh seorang lah. And then avoid selecting channel members who are out of touch with a time demand of market serve. Okay, avoid lah, elakkan untuk memilih channel member yang telah orang kata busy pada hari tersebut, ataupun dia kadang-kadang channel member ni dia akan buka dia punya kedai mungkin satu Ahad cuti, padahal satu Ahad tu merupakan salah satu hari yang di mana pengguna akan lebih membeli dah sebab hari cuti kan. Jadi peningkatan amount tu akan mengganggu sikit lah kalau memilih channel yang out of time demand dalam market serve. And then where customer buy. Okay, for the firstly, we can see determine the outlet which customer makes a purchase, such as market geography. Okay, for the first point ni, apa yang kita lihat, peruncit ataupun company ni haruslah mencari tempat yang sesuai dan tempat outlet yang sesuai untuk customer, untuk senanglah untuk dia yang akan beli barang tersebut untuk cari dan juga cari barang tersebut. And then the second point is the consumer know the actual geographic location of the market. Okay, pastikan lokasi outlet tu diketahui oleh pengguna-pengguna. And then the third point is the consumer will think about distance, cost to spend over conversion. Okay, the consumer will know the outlet. The consumer akan tahulah berapakah kos dia akan spend, seperti harga minyak ke petrol, lagi segi masa. Jadi orang tahulah bila outlet tu dah tahu. And then the growth of the online shopping will agree competition with a channel such as price and product. Okay, for your information, the online shopping is really sangat berguna sekarang, really useful, because many people will buy online shopping because it easily we can save money, time. We can only order in the online and or smartphone untuk membeli barang-barang tersebut, dan dia akan menjimatkan masa lah. And then how the market buy. Okay, this is the behavior with certain consumer, such as large quantity versus small quantities, self-service versus dengan assistant by a sales people, one-stop shopping versus dengan buying for a several store, impulse buying versus dengan intensive decision, cash versus credit, shopping at home versus shopping at store, expending substantial effort versus expending little effort, and then demanding extensive service versus demanding little service. Okay, ini adalah antara gelagat-gelagat yang di mana gelagat-gelagat pengguna lah, kalau lagi segi beli dekat di outlet ataupun di online. And then who's buy, who's make the physical purchase. Okay, firstly they affect the type of retailer chosen in the consumer market. They influence, mempengaruhi the kind of channel members used to serve industrial market. For example, women traditional shop in department store far more heavily than men. Okay, dalam outlet-outlet perempuan, kebanyakannya perempuan lah akan lebih lagi membeli daripada lelaki, kerana kuasa membeli dari perempuan adalah lebih tinggi daripada lelaki. Kerana sebab dia punya hak membeli tu memang tinggi lah. Sebagai contohnya, kalau lelaki nak beli barang-barang macam contohnya dah berumah tangga kan, perempuan lah akan memilih antaranya barang-barang lelaki, contoh nak beli baju ke, seluar ke, apa-apa pakaian. Jadi kuasa perempuan tu lebih lagi untuk kepada lelaki lah untuk pembelian suatu barang. And then who is the participate in the buying decision. Men or women who actually make the physical purchase to decide makes purchase in the first place. Okay, for this, I think a woman ni is the first place who actually make a physical purchase in decide purchase untuk satu barang. And then the user, the member of organisation who will use the product or service, ni adalah pengguna, users. the influencer, orang yang mempengaruhi, people who influence the buying decision, orang yang mempengaruhi dari satu barang. And then decider, people who have the power to decide on product recruitment. Okay, ini adalah orang yang mempunyai kuasa untuk memilih sesuatu pembelian. And then the approver, orang yang mengapprovekan ataupun menerima suatu barang decision tu. And then the buyer, people with formal authority for selecting the supplier and arranging the term of purchase. Buyer ni kita lah pengguna. And then the gatekeeper is people who have the power to prevent seller on information from reaching member of the buying center. Okay, gatekeeper ni seperti executive assistant, secretary ataupun reception lah. Dalam kebanyakan kat shopping mall ada lah orang-orang gatekeeper ni. And then, okay, that's all for the chapter 8. This is reference we use, and then okay, thank you. That's all. Thank you.